Good day and welcome to today's construction class. My name remains Oluwatumbi Blessing Olalekun, the founder of MaekllTech. Alright, today we'll be considering the problem displayed on the screen. Okay, so we have to produce the front elevation looking in the direction of arrow A, the plan, and then the elevation looking in the direction of arrow B. That is from this angle like this. Okay, from this angle like this. Alright, and then the elevation looking in the direction of arrow C. Then a section on plane XX. So we are producing a front view, a plan view, a sectional front view, and two end views. All right, so since we are drawing the front elevation first, so which means this drawing is typically in first angle. All right, so the very first thing I'm going to actually produce is I'm going to produce horizontal line like this. Okay, after that horizontal line in that manner. So I'm going to pick my set square. With my set square, let me just project a vertical line. Okay, I'm projecting a vertical line like this in this manner also. Okay, horizontal and vertical line, so settled. So if you look at our object on the front elevation direction of arrow A, so the width of our front elevation is mark of 75. So with my ruler and 75, I have this right here like this. 75 like that. I have that right there like that. Okay, and the total height 20, that's 40. I have my total height here 40, but I'm going to mark 20 also. 20 plus 20, that's 40. Okay, so I'm going to project those points which I did just now. So this height, first of all, like that, project it faintly. Okay, so this height of 20 and this height of 20. Okay, so those two marks are pointed out like that. Okay, now okay, from this junction, okay, inwards like this, we have a mark of 20, which is this. Mark of 20, which is this, so take note of that. All right, so from this, okay, let me source this area first. Okay, now from the top here, okay, from this 20 area here, I have mark of 5 right here, and from this bottom, mark of 5 right here. So those marks, I'm going to project them horizontally. 1 and 2. And that mark of 20, I project it vertically. Ensure your T-square is sitting perfectly in your set square, please. I mean, on your drawing board, so that you don't draw rubbish. So I have that area sorted like that. Now, towards my top right hand corner. So from here, I'm having a mark of 30, which is this, and also mark of 5 from here and 5 from here. So I'm projecting those points vertically. Okay, like this, right, like this, and like this. Okay, now if these things have been done like that, so next thing is, let me develop my front elevation. So to develop my front elevation, this will be my view. So for my front elevation, I will be having this as my view. Okay, and okay, like this. So now this web of a thing we are having this place, so I assume this web ends here. I assume it doesn't reach the bottom, it ends here. So that's my assumption. So I'm going to assume it ends there, and if that is the case, so hidden line, that will be thin short dashes. Okay, to represent that, and this one is going to stand like this. and like this. So that is our front view. That's our front view. Okay, now we are told to draw end view looking from this direction. Looking from this direction, first angle. If I'm looking from this direction, my end view will be here. If I'm looking from this direction, my end view will be here. So let me draw end view of direction from arrow B from here. So if I'm looking from here, my end view is going to be, okay, I'm going to, from this junction here, I'm doing a mark of 10, 1, 10, 2. So then I'm projecting those mark of 10 vertically like this and like this. Okay, then at 45, okay, not yet. So then from here also I'm measuring mark of 10, 1, 10, 2. Okay, like this and like this. Okay, so then at 45 degrees, let me do it this way. Okay, at 45 degrees, at 45 degrees, which is this. So I draw this like this. Okay, I draw that right there. Draw that right there. And what am I even doing, sir? Should I have drawn that? Okay, I'm still going to draw it, but let me ignore this line for now. Sorry, I don't know. I think I'm feeling sleepy. I'm feeling sleepy, and that is actually clouding my sense of judgment. So let me draw my plan first before the end view. Sorry for that. So to draw my plan, which I'm still on point. So the total width for my plan is 40. So from this line here, okay, I measure 40 downwards, which is this 40. So I project that point horizontally like this. Okay, like that. I project it horizontally like that, 40. Okay, so right here on my plan also, at this corner here, I'm doing a 30 from here. A 30 from here. From this junction. A 30, which is this. Then I'm doing a 5 and a 5 like that. So which is like this, and like this. Okay, so like that. So then next is for me to actually tick in and show my plan. So which is 1 and so like that, like that. So this one is going to be hidden. Yeah, it will be hidden details. Okay, so 10 short dashes. Okay, this one is going to be bold right here. This will be bold from here to here. This will be bold from here to here, and bold from here to here. And right here, this is going to be like this. This will come in like this, and this will come in like this. So for our plan, okay, and I think I have a perfect plan like that. Yeah, I have a perfect plan like this. Okay, so with that sorted, so let me do my end view, and then the elevation looking in the direction of arrow B. So if I'm looking from here, my end elevation of BB will be here. It will be here. So which means from this junction, I'm measuring mark of 10 and 10. Okay, just the same way I did on the right hand side, I'm repeating the same thing on this left hand side also. So faintly and faintly. Okay, you see that. Then at 45 degrees, from this junction here, you see that I'm going to draw. So drawing that at 45 degrees, then I project every area where my 45 degree line touches horizontal line. I project it upward. Okay, like this. Like this. Like this. And like this. So projecting those points upward, I can develop view from the back here, that BB, and that end view of from direction of arrow B. So this area will be taken like this. All right. So then, will I be saying this? No, I won't be saying that part. I'll be okay. This part will be here like this, and like this. So this part is going to come all the way up here like this, and this one will come from top to bottom like this. Then I'm going to connect this right here like this. Okay, so right here I'm going to have this hidden. Yeah, that will be hidden right there, and this will be hidden right here. Thin short dashes. Okay, and the whole of this place will be hidden all through like this. And this all through like this. Okay, so this is my direction. If I'm looking from this direction, this is what I'm going to have. End view from B, from point B. That's my end view from point B. Now end view facing the direction of arrow C is going to be here. First angle, if I'm looking from here, is going to be here. Okay, so I'm going to project every mark where my horizontal line touches this vertical line. I mean this inclined line. I'm going to project every mark upward. Okay, like this one, like this two, like this three. My line is not straight. Oh, I don't like making this sort of mistake. That's why you need to be careful when drawing. Ensure your T-square and Z-square are sitting perfectly. If not, you'll just be drawing rubbish. Okay, so take note of that. Ensure you are conscious of your T-square and Z-square sitting very well. Okay, so this one is going to be here, and this is going to be here, and this is going to be here. So now with those points figured out like that, I'm going to pick my ruler. With my ruler, okay, end view. So this area is going to be like this, from here to here like this, and from here to here like this also. Okay, so this place will be like this, this place will be like this. Okay, I think this is going to come from the top all the way like this, and this all the way like this. Okay, so this one is going to go this way, this one will go this way, and this one will go this way. Okay, and this is going to be hidden. Yeah, should be thin short dashes. Thin short dashes. Okay, that's how that place is going to actually look like, and that's end view from direction of what? Of arrow C. Now sectional front view. Sectional front view on plane XX, meaning this object is actually being ripped from here like this. Let us assume they cut it somewhere here. Okay. Yeah. So that's going to be thin long chain line. Thick at this end, thin here. Okay. And they call it chain line. Then facing the top like this. Okay. So and that's section what? XX. Section XX. So I'm going to do that at the top here. So all I'm going to do is from this area at the top here, I'm measuring mark of, let me just mark of 10 mm, which is this mark of 10 mm. I'm going to draw it horizontally like this. Okay, horizontally like that. So to develop my XX, so this is what we'll be having. So I'm going to replicate that 40 I did over there the other time. So 40, then 20, then 5 and what? 5. I think that was also, those points will be drawn horizontally. So this place 1, this place 2, this place 3, and this 4. Okay, now this time around, this is still going to come like this. All right, this will be coming like this. Okay, so this will be coming like this. Okay, and this will come like this, from here to here like this, PM, and from here to like this, PM. So this will come like this. Sorry, this place shouldn't be closed, it's open. This area here is open. Okay, so this like this. Now this won't be hidden anymore, it is going to be visible, and all the way down here, and this also will be what? Visible, and this like this. So that's how the section XSD is going to actually look like. Then I'm going to actually section using my 45-degree set square. We call it arch line. I'm going to arch some areas here using my 45-degree set square. Okay, so should be thin line actually. So I'm going to do this one offline. Okay, and that is how I'm going to actually arch that mark of XX. All right, and that brings us to the end of this particular video. All right, so my name remains once Oluwatomi Blessing Olalekon, the founder of MaekllTech. Kindly ensure to subscribe to this channel and also refer to your friends who might be in need of it. Thank you.